Let's talk a little bit now about Instagram collaborations. I'm sure many of you that are using Instagram are aware of collaborative posts. You know what they are. They can be incredibly useful for growth because these posts, which are collaborative, are live on two accounts at the same time, or more than that as well. I believe you can add up to 4 collaborators now on one post. So having this mass reach is really beneficial for growth. It gets you in front of a bunch of new people, particularly if you've been very specific about who you're going to collaborate with. Like-minded brands is often a good one. So if you've identified another brand who have a very similar audience to you, this is a great way to attract people who have the same interests, preferences, but they might not have heard of you, or they may have heard of you, they just don't follow you. So this is a technique that we see a lot, particularly when it comes to competitions. So tying up with another brand and running a collaboration giveaway is a really great tactic for growth, has been for a long time, and still continues to drive great engagement and entries. So do have a think about what other brands are there which you can approach just in the DMs. You can just DM people and say, we'd love to run a giveaway with you. But who has a very similar demographic of followers who have common interests with yours? Doesn't even have to be the same industry. Doesn't have to be, if you're a beauty brand, you don't have to just go with beauty products. It could definitely be food. It could be experiences and entertainment. It could be fashion. And in this case, we can see a drinks brand called Trip Drinks, who I'm a little bit obsessed with at the moment. I think their social content is great. Going for naked bars, naked vegan snack bars, and tying up with them. And actually, there are a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Similarities between the two audience types, because Trip Drink are all about kind of mindful drinking. They are targeting, millennials essentially, who will spend a little bit more on their products if they are, good for you or support wellness. And same with Naked, they're not the cheapest snack bars, but if you are on a vegan diet or you prefer, eating whole foods, then they can be a great option for you. So I think that's a great example of collaborative posts. So if you're not using collaborative posts, I would really encourage you to give them a go. You can add a collaborator very easily when you are posting the post. Of course, as well as competitions, they work incredibly well for influencer content as well. So if you are working with influencers out there and you've got people reviewing your products, visiting your venues, you've got people out there who are essentially banging the drum for you, then actually having collaborative posts is a fantastic way for their reviews to also go live on your feed. You get seen in front of maximum audiences, and also you tend to get great engagement on those posts as well. So if you have an influencer outreach strategy, one of the points I'd be asking the influencer is whether they can add you as a collaborator when they do upload the post. A lot of influencers will do that anyway because they want to be seen on your feed. It's great for their growth. It's great for their brand as well to be associated with some good products. But if they don't, or maybe they, aren't necessarily aware of those features, then always good just to remind them as well. So the issue with collaborative posts is that you have to add in your collaborators when you are posting the post live. So it is fairly frustrating. It means that, if you forget or you, I don't know what other reasons you might not do it when you're live, you might be in a rush, then you can't actually add retrospectively at the moment. However, this is a suggestion that someone has made to Instagram. You can, feed back directly to the chief of Instagram on his platform there. And someone has actually suggested, could you make it possible for us to add a collaborator tag after posting? So rolling out soon, retrospective tags for collaborative posts are happening, which is absolutely fantastic. And I'm sure many of you will be just as pleased as I am, because it means you can actually go back and retrospectively add in some collaborators there. So that's good news.